So today's video would be going to be on a follow along kids workout, so that you just have to play the workout on your device and follow along with me. Not only for the kids, even the adults can follow this workout who are just real beginner and don't know where to start their workout with. So this would be a great point if you want to brush with your basics. So I've designed this workout keeping in mind that we require minimum space to complete the whole routine, and it will also help the kids to channelize their energy by working on their strength, speed, balance, agility and even the flexibility. So it will be an ideal workout to add into their playtime during this lockdown period. So the workout is divided into 3 parts. First we will start with the warm-up, so that we increase our core temperature and also we get mentally prepared for the workout. Then we will move on to the main workout, and after finishing that we will be performing a quick short cool down so as to improve your mobility and flexibility. So let's start with the warm-up now.
Here you have to extend your arms in front such that your elbows are locked, and then you have to rotate your wrist in a clockwise direction for 15 seconds, and then you have to reverse into anti-clockwise direction for 15 seconds. But make sure that you are using a complete range of motion when you are performing the rotation of your wrist. Bend your arms at the elbows and place your hands on the shoulder, and then perform the shoulder rotation in a clockwise direction for 15 seconds, and then reverse it back into an anti-clockwise direction for 15 seconds. But make sure that you are using a complete range of motion when you are performing these rotations. To perform neck rotation, start by looking downward and then rotate your neck by keeping your shoulders at a place and make a complete circle and reach to the starting position. Then repeat this for 15 seconds in one direction, and once it's done, move on to the other direction, that is anti-clockwise direction. To perform arm swings, you have to rotate towards the side using your hips and raising the heels of the opposite leg. From here, you have to extend your arms overhead and keep your spine in a neutral position. You have to perform these swings alternately on the opposite sides, keeping your spine neutral and providing maximum rotation through your hips. To perform side bends, maintain your feet at a shoulder width distance, then raise your arms and reach to the opposite side by bending at your waist. Perform this alternately on each side by bending at your waist and keeping your knees locked. Clasp your arms around the shins and try to reach your knees towards the chest, and then using the same side arm, hold your ankles and try to reach your heels towards your hips. Do this alternately for both the legs for the given period of time. Here you have to lift one of your leg and bring your thighs parallel to the floor, and from here you have to externally rotate your leg as much as it's possible for you and then bring it back to its starting position. Perform this alternately on each leg and try to improve your range as you move on to the next reps. Balance on one leg and rotate your other ankle in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction for 30 seconds, and then move on to other leg and rotate it similarly in clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. But make sure that you are rotating through a complete range of motion. Jog slowly at a place on your forefoot and try to maintain this pace. And as you get comfortable, try to push yourself and increase your pace slowly and steadily. Make sure that your arms are not stationary. They should also move in coordination with your leg movement. Stand upright with your legs together and arms at your sides. Then bend your knees slightly and jump into air. As you jump, spread your legs to be shoulder width apart and stretch your arms out and over your head. Then jump back to your starting position. Repeat this by maintaining a steady pace for the given period of time. Assume an imaginary line or place anything which would resemble it. From here, balance on one leg and hop sideways, landing on your forefoot and not on your heels. Maintain a balance and repeat these hops on both sides. Keeping your feet at a shoulder width apart, perform a squat by lowering down your hips as much as it's possible for you. And as you stand up from a squat, perform lunges on each leg alternately. But make sure that your knees are not going beyond toes while performing your lunges and your squats. Here you have to perform a squat as we did earlier and then jump up by crossing your feet over each other, alternating the leg position with each jump. But make sure that you have a soft bend at your knees when you're landing and you don't bump your heels onto the ground. Bend at your knees and perform a long jump in the forward direction such that you land on your forefoot, maintaining a soft bend on your knees. From here, back pedal as fast as possible by tapping your feet on the floor. Sit on a low squat position with your legs close to each other and place your arms behind your head. From here, try to draw a square by jumping on its vertices in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction alternately. Place your arms on the floor and maintain a neutral spine. From here, kick each leg forward, reaching your knees towards the chest, and follow it continuously for alternate legs. But make sure that you don't raise your hips too much or slide your legs on the floor. Place your hands on the floor just in front of your legs. You can also bend your knees if you are unable to do it. Then from here, take small steps forward by putting weight on your hands, and as you become parallel to the floor, drop down onto the floor in a controlled manner. Then from here, get up using your arms and walk back on your hands to the starting position in a slow and controlled way. Repeat it for the given period of time. Place your arms on the floor and maintain a neutral spine which is almost parallel to the floor as shown. From here, try to squeeze your belly button into the spine and maintain it for the given time. And if it's too easy for you, drop down on your elbows and maintain the same neutral spine. Bring the arm which you have to stretch across the body, and then using the other arm, try to press it towards the chest by keeping the elbows locked. Repeat the same for both the arms to stretch your shoulder muscles. Raise the arm which you have to stretch over the head and bend it at its elbow. Then using the other arm, try to push your elbows downward as much as it's bearable for you. Repeat the same steps on the other arm. Clasp your arms behind the back and then try to raise both the arms without tilting forward or rounding at the back. This will stretch your chest muscles and hold it there at the end range for the given period of time. Without bending at the knees, try to reach your arms towards the floor by bending only from the waist. Loosen up your body as you reach to the end range and hold there for the given period of time. Hold your ankles using the same side arm and try to reach your heels towards the hips. Even if it's not possible for you to reach till the hips, it's not an issue. Hold at your last possible range. You can also take a wall support if you have any problems with balancing. Switch to other leg after you hold 15 seconds for the starting leg. Sit on the floor and hold both your feet together as shown. From here, try to drop your knees towards the floor while maintaining an erect posture. Hold at your end range even if your knees don't touch the floor. Holding your balls of the feet, try to flex your ankles as much as possible by pulling it towards you. You can also bend your knees if you are unable to hold your feet in a straight leg position.
Congratulations for your effort to finish this workout. Now it's time to rest, have some healthy meals, drink water and sleep properly so that you improve your strength and become more powerful. Thanks for watching the video. Do try this workout, and if you are facing any difficulty following the instructions and the precautions that I have given in the video, do take help from your parents or any other elderly persons at your home. Please share and subscribe to this channel for more fitness and nutrition videos, and we will meet in the next video.
Back to the class and around ya. Watch out. Back to the class and around ya. Check.